Ken Rosenthal said Marlins acquired Josh Bell from the Padres for Garrett Cooper. That's not accurate because Josh Bell wasn't with the Padres. But the Padres, okay, breaking news. The Padres have acquired Garrett Cooper from the Miami Marlins. So instant reaction, live reaction to this news. Garrett Cooper going to the San Diego Padres. If I am not mistaken, this is a guy that can play multiple positions. And this is someone that could end up playing first base more than G-Man Choi can play first base or would play first base. This is someone that could DH, and then maybe you would see Brett Sullivan be sent down. Garrett Cooper, he is a right-handed bat. The Padres, they got the left-handed bat with G-Man Choi, now a right-handed bat. Garrett Cooper, he can play right field, he can play first base. So I wonder what the Padres ended up giving up here. Ryan Weathers. Okay, so Ryan Weathers is not a San Diego Padre anymore. They finally gave up on Ryan Weathers. Wow. Okay. So a lot of moves are coming down here after the deadline that we are learning of. Interesting. So Garrett Cooper, I think this is a bat that it's kind of like, yeah, he'll be on the major league roster. I think he'll probably take Matthew Batten's roster spot if I had to guess. And if I remember correctly, last year he was an all-star. Last year, he had over 100 hits, drove in 50 runs. OPS was 752. OPS plus was 114. Had a good short season in 2020. Contract-wise, what's his contract situation? I don't think that he's under long-term control here. So this is probably kind of like G-Man Choi, but just from the right side. I would guess someone that can DH, someone that can play some first base. And Garrett Cooper seems like he could play some outfield as well. Contract isn't huge, 1 year. And yes, he is a free agent at the end of the season. Making $4.2 million this year, final year of arbitration. So Padres, look, they improved their team at the deadline. They get G-Man Choi, they get Garrett Cooper. Those were better bench options because I think Cronenworth's still going to play every day. I think Ha-Sung Kim's still going to play every day. Bogarts, Manny, they're going to play every day. So I think it really comes down to, do the Padres want to have Gary and Campy DH every day and the other catch? Or do they want to have Garrett Cooper, G-Man Choi share DH duties and send Brett Sullivan down and have Sanchez or Campy, whoever's not catching, have them not be in the lineup and have one of those other guys end up hitting? But yeah, that is a very interesting deal that the Padres, a deadline deal right at the deadline, just like that Jake Marisnick deal a couple years ago. Garrett Cooper and Sean Reynolds to the Padres for Ryan Weathers. Deal is done. That is according to Craig Mish. He covers the Miami Marlins. He's a beat reporter there. Sean Reynolds, I don't think I've ever heard of him. Is he a minor leaguer? It looks, okay, so he's a minor league right-handed pitcher. So, okay, let's look at his, oh wait. It says is he a two-way player? First base, relief pitcher, and right fielder. That's interesting. It says here, I'm looking on his minor league baseball page. He was playing for the Marlins AAA affiliate in Jacksonville, 25 years old, right-handed pitcher, a 2.77 ERA in the minor leagues this year. So maybe he ends up being in the bullpen for the Padres? Has he reached the big leagues? Yes, he has reached the big leagues. So this is the same Sean Reynolds, I think. He was playing first base in 2022. They called him up in July. Called him up in July. What did he do? It looks like he didn't even make an appearance, though, when he got called up. So I think I don't know if he's a two-way player or not. I'm seeing just ERA numbers. Oh, no. He is, I'm seeing on his minor league page here, I'm seeing pitching numbers, ERA, 2.77 this year in the minor leagues. And then I'm seeing, I think this is offensive numbers. Yeah. Oh, no, he stopped hitting in 2021. That's what I'm seeing on the minor league page. Okay. So it's a reliever. Sean Reynolds, pretty much going to, I would think, AAA. That's where he was with the Marlins. Ryan Weathers, probably going to go to the majors with the Marlins, or maybe to AAA for them. So they swap those guys, and then the Padres, they get Garrett Cooper to be a right-handed bat, maybe off the bench, maybe play some first base, DH a little bit. I'm fine giving up on Ryan Weathers, to be honest. Like, yeah, he's a depth option, someone that can go up and down, had some bright moments, but it just felt like the time was going to run out at some point here. And I think the Padres just wanted to deal him when they could deal him, where a team still thought he was young enough and maybe saw some encouraging things when he was with the Padres organization and could try to get something out of him that maybe the Padres couldn't do. But Ruben Nieblas had a track record of being able to get things out of pitchers when they haven't been able to reach that level of expectation, reach their potential before. So if Ruben can't do it, then can the Marlins do it? It would be a Padres thing for Weathers to go over there and start pitching like Cy Young. But just based on the track record, how he has pitched with the Padres recently, for sure, I was fine having Ryan Weathers go in this deal. I'm surprised that Ryan Weathers is being traded because I didn't think that a move was going to be made. I thought it looked like it was going to be Ji-Man Choi, Rich Hill. Those were going to be the only two guys the Padres brought in here. But they make this move, and Garrett Cooper, he comes in. Maybe Garrett Cooper replaces Matt Carpenter instead of Matthew Batten. Maybe they want Matthew Batten because he can play not just first, but he can play other infield positions. I think he could play corner outfield if they need him to.